Carolyn from Spark Language, and I'm here with a video on how to improve your pronunciation in Spanish. Now, before we get started, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel for more language tips in the future. So today's video is specifically about how to pronounce names in Spanish. I'm sure we've all encountered people in our professional lives and personal lives whose names are of Spanish language origin, and they can sometimes be difficult to pronounce for native speakers of English. However, I'm sure we can all agree it's really important to get someone's name right. Not only is it the most basic thing about a person, the first thing you learn about them when you meet them, but getting their name right can also make them feel seen and respected, and it motivates them to get your name right too. If, like me, you've often had your name mispronounced or misspelled, I am sure you can understand how frustrating that can be. So I am here to help you learn to improve your pronunciation of people's names who are in Spanish. So we have two goals for today, which are to improve your pronunciation of vowels and consonants in Spanish, and to take the basics that you learned today and apply them to names you come across in the future. Are you ready? Let's take a closer look. All right, here we go. So the first thing we're going to look at are some things you should avoid saying. These are things that will make it seem like you don't really think their name is that important, or that learning their name is not a priority for you. Things like, I can't say that, your name is too hard, and whatever you do, please, please, please do not ask if you can call them by a completely different name, like an English sounding name or some shortened form of their name. Unless they offer you a nickname that you can call them by, you should try to learn their actual name, and they will be very grateful. So yeah, just avoid saying these types of things because it can come off as insulting, rude, or disrespectful. So here are some things you can say instead. And these would apply to names of other cultures and ethnicities. Can you spell it for me? Can you repeat it slowly so I can get it right? Please correct me if I say it wrong, and I'm going to keep practicing until I get it right. This shows that you care, that you're willing to learn, and it will show them that you respect them as a person as well. So the secret really to getting pronunciation right in Spanish lies, I would say, first and foremost in the vowels. So I will go over how to pronounce each vowel, and you can feel free to repeat on your own. So for A, it's pronounced ah, like the A in father, ah. E is pronounced I is pronounced e, O is pronounced O. This one is important to note that in English we say O. It has like an elongated oo sound at the end, O, like the word O in English. But in Spanish, you have to keep it short, O. And I indicate that in this video with an apostrophe, O. And the U is oo, like the double O in food, oo. So we have A, E, O, U. Now for the consonants. The three consonants we're going to focus on in this video are D, L, and H. Now, I know that the rolling R in Spanish gives people a lot of anxiety and insecurity, and many people think that they can't do it, but we are going to not worry about that in this video. That is a topic for a completely different video. So let's focus right now on D, L, and H. The D in Spanish is pronounced de, which is more like the TH in this, and the letter is called de. The L is pronounced a little bit differently because you, instead of sticking your tongue out, almost completely out like we do in English with the L in English, you're going to have your tongue touch the roof of your mouth instead. L, instead of O, okay? And the H, super easy because it's just silent. You just pretend it's not there. That's all. So again, don't worry about the R's. You will hear me pronouncing the R's, but if you are not at that point yet where you can do it, don't worry about it. All right, so let's dive into some names. First, some female identifying names. In English, we would say Anna, but since our A's are A in Spanish, A. So Ana, Ana, Ana. Here we have E, right? I is pronounced E, So Irene, 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 Irene. This one, a very common name that you've seen and said many times. When we pronounce it in English, we would say Maria, Maria, but our A's, remember, are A, Maria, Maria, Maria. Okay, some more names. Let's go on to some slightly more difficult names. In English, we would say Amelia, but we have A, E, I, A, E, I, Amelia, Amelia, Amelia. This one in English, we would say Paulina, but in Spanish, we're going to say Paulina, Paulina, Paulina. I've exaggerated the double O here, but the A and the U just kind of flow together. Paulina. And last, instead of Luciana, we would remember that L with your tongue on the roof of your mouth. U-I-A-A. Luciana. Luciana. All right, let's continue with some names of male identifying people. A name you've probably seen and heard a lot, and you've probably heard it and maybe even pronounced it yourself as Jesus. Jesus. But remember, the E is pronounced E. Just a simple E sound. So that's Jesus, not Jesus. 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 This name is not Jorge, it's Jorge. Jorge, because the E is just E. And then here, you've probably said Diego, Diego, but it's Diego, 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 not Diego, Diego. And here, remember, our H is silent, so it's Hector, Hector, not Hector, Hector, Hector. Here we have an A, an O, an I, and an O. So A, O, I, O. Antonio, Antonio, not Antonio, Antonio. Your O's have to be shorter, okay? And here we have, you have probably heard it and said Francisco, like the city San Francisco, but we are pronouncing it Francisco, 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 with that shorter O. Here we have a picture of a famous celebrity who I'm sure you've seen and heard at some point in your life. Why don't you give it a try? Try to pronounce her name. Of course, it is not Selena. We would say that in English, Selena. But now you know that E is pronounced E and A is pronounced A in Spanish. So give it a try. I'll give you a minute before I tell you the correct pronunciation. And if you said Selena, Selena, you are 100% correct. And good job. Congratulations. So those are all the names that we have for today. Well, I hope you feel more confident in your Spanish pronunciation after watching this video. Now, you may be wondering, especially with some of the names that are similar in Spanish and English, If we have the same name in English, why do I need to pronounce it with the Spanish sounds? Because to the person who that name belongs to, when you pronounce it with English sounds, it sounds and feels like a different name, as if you're calling them by the wrong name. And we really want to make sure that we're making people feel comfortable and respected. Of course, some people with Spanish origin names may not mind if you pronounce their name with an Americanized pronunciation, and that's fine too. The safest bet is to just ask someone how they prefer their name to be pronounced. It may seem like a tiny, unimportant detail to you, but I promise you, they will appreciate it and be grateful for your effort. So, what other names would you like help pronouncing? Leave a comment with other names you would like help with. Don't forget to share this video with others who want to improve their Spanish pronunciation. Thanks for watching and see you soon.